What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is Love After Lockup, Season 3, Episode 28. So, Sean and Destiny. Destiny shows up for court, okay? She shows up for court. She said, listen, I was thinking about it, but I decided that, I just need to go ahead and get this whole thing over with. Her sister is there. And her sister was like, girl, where were you? Why weren't you there? And she told her sister, listen, I was going to run. I just needed some time. I needed some space. I needed to think some things out. But I decided to just go ahead, come here and just go ahead and deal with it. So Sean rolls up on them, honey, and Destiny goes off. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? I told you not to come. What the fuck are you doing here? I told you not to come, dude. Why are you here, dude? Why are you here? And she says, you better not be here when I come out of court. You better not be here when I come out of court. Of course, Sean's chasing after her. Talk to me. Now, first of all, she already almost late for court. If y'all don't let her go in there and go to court before she be held in contempt, or they put out a bench warrant on her ass, let her go on in there to court, okay? Then, she goes into court, and he's out there talking to her sister, and the sister don't want no parts of no conversation. He gonna ask her, what do you think is happening inside? She was like, I'm out here with you, dude. I guess because of COVID, they probably couldn't go inside. She was like, I'm out here with you. I have no idea what's going on, but what I do know is that she's pissed. I know she's pissed. And he was like, well, I mean, she just ghosted me. Like, don't you think I deserve answers? Don't you think I deserve to know what's going on? At the end of the day, I'm on the hook for this bond. Like I said, I told you, if I hear one more time about this $50,000 bond, okay? But the sister is not really giving him anything. And he's telling the sister, like, listen, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I thought we were, together. I thought she was my fiance. Then, now, well, he didn't say all this to the sister. But, I found out she online talking about she engaged to somebody else and all this other stuff. So, anyway, she comes out of court. She doesn't want to speak to him. And she ends up telling, in her confessional that because of COVID, they just pushed her court date back. So basically, she still doesn't have any resolution. She still doesn't know anything about when she's going to, if she's going to have to go back to jail, when she's going to go back to jail, and how long she's going to have to go for. Sean tries to talk to her, and she is not trying to talk to him. And he's like, well, and I just think it's so funny that you are so big, bold, bad in somebody else's car. Like, you are literally in somebody else's car. I'm just like, anyway, so, anyway, so he starts trying to talk to her, and, he's like, well, I thought, are we together? Like, you ghosted me. You know how Sean is. What's going on? What's going on? Why won't you talk to me? Just talk to me. And she was like, listen, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you at all. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want a conversation with you. And so finally, he tells her, he said, well, what about you online? You engaged to some other dude online. She was like, I'm not talking to you. She was like, and if you don't get away from this car, I'm going to hit you. Like, I'm going to put my hands to you. I don't even care to be in front of the courthouse. Like, I'm about to, like, you really getting on my nerves. Then she tells him, and I think I heard her correctly when she said, you were just a trick, okay? Is that what you want to hear? Is that what you want to hear? You were just a trick. Now, I feel like that's what she said. If I'm wrong, y'all put it in the comments if I'm wrong. But I feel like that's what I heard her say. Okay? Okay. You, listen, dude. She has your credit card in your car. I tell you what she wouldn't have no more. So, John and Christinia. We have not seen John and Christinia in a while. It's been a year. Christinia is in jail. The mom and the sister are still living with him. Now, John and the sister have been flirting. Okay? The mama is like, I don't know what's going on between John and my daughter, but I really hope it ain't nothing bad because, that would be a messed up situation all the way around, right? Christinia calls, and come to find out she's getting out of jail in a couple of weeks, right? She did what she had to do and she's getting out of jail in a couple of weeks. John said that he's been doing everything in his power to keep the house. to get the house together for her. He done landscaped the front yard. He done landscaped the backyard. He's redone their the bedroom. You know, he's getting things ready for her to come home to a nice house. So I guess she doesn't have to go to the halfway home this time. I guess she can just come straight out to be with him. He said she said that she's picked on like 30 pounds. And he said, listen, I don't even care that she's picked up weight. I don't care. I love her. I love her for who she is. And for an addict, the fact that she's picked up weight is actually a good thing. So then we have this scene where we see him and the sister like all in his face and gets on his lap, and they start talking about the fact that they have feelings for each other and that they kind of feel something. But you know, Christina that's my sister, that's my wife, I can't do anything. That would be wrong. I don't know. That would be wrong. And the sister was like, listen, this ain't the first time that the two of us did almost kissed. Okay, this is not the first time that the two of us have almost messed, because they didn't kiss. The sister ended up getting up and walking off. I just think it's disrespectful. But let me tell you something. I thought that when we saw Christina leave and we saw that sister, I thought the same thing. I said, that is not a good idea. That is not a good idea. Nope. And let me be clear. The sister got addiction problems of her own. And I'm looking at her face and I'm looking at her skin and I'm looking at her how she was acting. I ain't too convinced that she ain't getting high. But that's just me. I don't know if it's true or not. I ain't convinced that she ain't getting high. So Brittany and Marcelino. So Brittany and Marcelino, listen. They bring the mama home. They lay the mama on the couch. The mama said, listen, I can't do this tonight. Can I get some sleep? You can fuss at me in the morning. You can yell at me in the morning, but I just can't do it tonight. Brittany was like, go on and lay down, mama. Go on and lay down. We'll talk about it in the morning. So her and Marcelino go outside. They did a good job with that backyard. Remember they were renovating the backyard last season? It looks nice. Anyway, Marcelino is just not here for it. Brittany was like, babe, we need to figure out what we're going to do about my mom. And Marcelino was like, listen, what I did tonight is that's it. That's all I got in me. Like, I'm not going to be running around the streets of Las Vegas, down on Fremont, down in the hood looking for your mama every night. We're not doing this. He was like, I know that's your mama and I know you love her, but I'm not doing this. I can't keep doing this. And so, of course, Brittany is giving him those puppy eyes like, what you mean? And Brittany, you know, again, Brittany, you understand the life of an addict. Like, you understand as an addict what your mother can and can't do right now. Like, she's not ready to be clean. And you can't will it on her. And I know you know that, but I also know you're worried about your mom. You love your mom. But I know you understand that you can't will your mother to want to be clean. Like, I know you know that. But anyway, so, Marcelino, so she said, well, when my mom went to Alaska, when she was living in Alaska, she got clean. Maybe if we get her back to Alaska, you know, back under those same circumstances, then she could get clean again. And so at first Marcelino was like, what you want me to do, pay for it? I ain't paying for it. But then he came around and was like, okay, fine, forget it. Fine, I'll pay for it. But I'm telling you, Brittany, like, I'm not going to keep doing this. But all right, I'll pay for her to go to Alaska. So the next morning, Brittany's talking to her mom and she's telling her, listen, I think you need to go to Alaska. I think that would be good for you, to help you get clean, to help you get what you need to get. Now, what we find out is that Brittany's grandmother, her mom's mom, was very abusive. And that, you know, and that's where a lot of the mom's pain and I guess dysfunction comes from, is the fact that she was in this abusive relationship with her mother. And Brittany is like, you gotta face it, mom. You just gotta face it. And her mother was like, I ain't ready. Like, I'm not ready to do that. And her mother was like, the minute Brittany brought up the the mom started crying and getting upset. Now, here's the thing. And Brittany was like, well, remember when I took you to where I was and when I was homeless and where I was living? Like, that wasn't about me. I mean, that wasn't about you. That was about me. That was about me letting you know that what your dysfunction cost me and this, that, and the other. But, Brittany, you were ready for that conversation. You were ready to confront your mom. Your mother is not ready for that. And I don't think that, again, this is all about going through therapy and being on the other side of all of this. I don't think your mother is ready for that. Like, I just don't think your mother is ready for that, girl. But, you know, the mom was very, very upset. And, but I don't know, Brittany. I just don't know. Puppy and Amber. Okay, it's the next day. Amber is acting like she don't remember what happened. She was too drunk. Puppy is like, girl, you know you got drunk. You know that you pretended like I was your woman last night. You know we came back up in here and we did the do to the da-da-da to the woo-da-woo. You know what went down. Stop playing. You know how this conversation went, okay? And, you know, Amber is like, girl, so what are you saying? Puppy was like, listen, at the end of the day, you know that I like you. You know I want to be with you. Stop playing with me. Do you see us maybe getting together? Do you see us being together? If not, cool, then I'll move forward. But if so, then you need to let me know what's going on, because I don't like this back and forth. I don't like this back and forth. We finally find out who the mystery man is. The mystery man is Amber's ex, Sammy. And she said, listen, me and Sammy done reconnected. See, he in jail right now, but he gonna be out soon. And that's really who I'm trying to be with. But in the meantime, and in between time, yeah, I mean, Poppy is cool. You know, I be, you know, what they used to say, gay for the stay. Or when I worked at the jail, I remember that term, gay for the stay, okay? But in the meantime and in between time, like, I play around with Puppy, but now I ain't really trying to be with her. And she said, listen, I don't even know what Puppy tripping off of, because when we was in jail together, I ain't never say that me and her was going to be together. I ain't never say we was going to be in no relationship. Like, I thought that she understood what it was. Like, we cool, she my best friend, I love her, but I ain't trying to be with her like boyfriend, girlfriend, be with her. Like, I ain't trying to make her my woman, try to, like, no, that ain't what I'm trying to do. And, you know, Puppy ain't feeling that, but we'll see where that goes. Quaylin and Chevelle, listen. Quaylin is talking to Chevelle. The uncle, the cousin D-Mark, he done rolled out because he pissed off, because he is like, I don't even understand what's going on here. And, you know, Quaylin is trying to talk to Chevelle, and Quaylin is like, and he won't even look her in her face. Like, he keep looking off. Like, I don't know. You know what? I dated a guy like that. Guys who do that kind of stuff, that's because they ain't used to living right. They always looking out. They always on the lookout, looking for somebody to come along. Like, I don't even think it was rude. It was just, I'm out here in the public. I just got to keep an eye on my surroundings at all times. At all times. I was like, you still got that thug in you. So, he was like, you know, I understand that I got to make her feel confident and make her feel secure in this situation. And, you know, she's talking to him like, listen, I was the only one that was there for you, and all I need is for you to do the same for me. I need you to be there for me like I was there for you. Da 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 da. Whoop de whoop de whoop. So the little girl walks up. Now this little girl that we making such a big deal about, making it seem like her and Quaylin, she misses Quaylin so much and she loves her daddy so much. She ain't seen him in weeks. She rolls up, sees him, and don't even act like she see him. She starts talking to her mama about how her mama put her on a kiddie ride, and the girl is paying him no attention until he tells her, oh, you see me sitting here and you not even gonna say hi? Cause kids, listen, because kids' memory are short. Y'all making a big deal about, oh, this is her, she thinks he's her daddy, and no, she don't care. All she care about is getting on that ride. So they walk off, and Chevelle has a conversation with DeMarc, her cousin. Cousin is pissed. He was like, listen, I don't even understand what's going on. Like, I came here to help you. I came here to have your back, to support you. This dude shows up, and what's going on? And she was like, well, I need to give him a chance. He was like, no, you don't. You don't need to give him nothing. She was like, you're right. I don't have to give him a chance, but I want to give him a chance. He was like, yo, this is ridiculous. This is some stupid shit. And I don't really even need to be here for all of this. And ends up, you know, he walks off, but he does say, I ain't looking for no fight, but I'll finish one. I was like, I mean, that's not a quote. I'm paraphrasing, but it's pretty much what he was saying. Oh, last but not least, Michael and Sarah. Listen. Sarah going on a date with Malcolm. Michael talking about some Sarah going on a play date. It's okay. I let her go out on a play date. I know it's a play date. The kids know it's a play date. Sarah the only one that think it's real. I said, you know what? Now, mind you, he been staying there, and you're not going, well, you ain't going to convince me that they ain't been getting into nothing. I just don't believe that ain't nothing went down in the time that he been staying there. And Sarah was like, you know, it does feel good to an extent. that, you know, he has to see me dating somebody else and going out with somebody else after the way he did, you know, he's done me. Now, mind you, she ain't told Malcolm that the boy's staying there. That's your boyfriend, and you ain't told your boyfriend that your baby daddy, aka your husband, is staying in your house. Girl, she talking about something. I ain't told Malcolm. I'm gonna wait till we get there to tell him or whatever. So she gets there. They get halfway through dinner. Michael calls talking about something. Where are you? What you doing? She was like, Michael, I'm on a date. I know, but where are y'all? Like, he did it just to call. He did it just to cause problems. Why do you even answer the damn phone? I don't know. I would never even answer the phone. But because if it was something about the kids, if it was that important, you would have found out. But I ain't, nope. So, he, Malcolm was like, so what's up with that? Like, what's your baby daddy calling you for? What's going on with that? Baby, she goes on this whole conversation about how she let Michael move in and they're co-parenting and things have gotten so much better with their co-parenting situation and all of this and all of that. And I'm like, Malcolm was like, you know what? I don't know why she thought I'd be cool with this. I don't know why she thought this would be okay. And he tells her, listen, no hard feelings, but I can't do this. Like, I'm out. I'm not doing this. And baby, he gets up and walks out. Like, he don't give her a kiss goodbye. He don't give her a hug goodbye. He don't say, have a nice life. I see you next lifetime. He don't do none of that, baby. He gets up and walks out. I don't even know if he paid the damn bill. Bitch. Anyway, that's what it was. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop it in those comments. Peace.